Hello everyone, welcome again on my channel. This is another news material from World of Tanks BLITZ. Today we are talking about incoming patch new 5.0, and this patch is slightly different than the others because it doesn't bring any buffs or nerfs. It's all the technical changes, but they're very important for World of Tanks BLITZ community. It's 3 of them, and the first one is a new map announced. The second one is new crew voices system, which is similar to the big World of Tanks, and it's called national voice system. So every time when you pick a different crew, different nation, all the crew gonna be the voice is gonna be from in the language of this nation. For example, like Russian crew gonna speak Russian, German crew gonna speak German, and so on. So this is quite nice. And the third one is replays. This is very important for us, for YouTubers, and for a community as well, for all the people who want to share their battles, their epic battles, or nice done battles. So let me just show you quickly how this is look like and how it works. So this is material from press account of World of Tanks BLITZ, and you can see in options you have a new feature called replays, which is the one mentioned before. So if you go to the settings and go down at the bottom of them, you can see the couple of new features. The first one is recorded replays, and of course you can switch it on and off. And on the right side of it, you can, on that zip, you can select number of replays you want to keep on. Of course, if you select a bigger amount, like let's say 20 replays you select, so you're gonna record 20 replays, and after 21st gonna be recorded, but the first one gonna be deleted. So that's how it works basically. And of course you need such amount of memory to save them. On the bottom of it there is national crew voice, which you can switch on and off. And this is working as I said before. It depends on the nation they're gonna choose for a battle. The crew gonna speak in the language of this nation. That's quite simple. It works exactly the same like in big World of Tanks. If you get to the option again and press replays, you'll see that this replays are divided by latest, favorites, and uploaded. I'm gonna explain in a minute. After playing few battles, in a replay menu you can find all the battles you played recently, and of course when you press any of them, when you select any of them, of course it's getting loaded, and you can watch it as a clip. Just wait a little bit for loading, and here you go. When you start doing that, when you start replaying, there's another option, hide interface. So if you want to see just a picture without in-game interface, you can do that. And of course you can bring it back, and interface is showed again. So that's another feature of that. Let's get back. Right. Every single replay got a small star at the bottom of it, the yellow star. So when you select, when you press this one, all those selected battles goes to favorites. Look, they're selected now, and they deselect is only the first one being selected. And uploaded, of course, they are replays uploaded from outside, and you can watch on your client. Of course, when you get your battles recorded, you can share them with all different social networks. So there's a share, and then of course you can pick up one of the services that you want to share into. This is the picture I found on internet. There's a view on a new map. As you can see, there is a city in the middle and a couple of ways to get in. This map is similar to Castilla that we have already, which is a passage that, that mountain passage on the one side with a couple of hills and the castle in the middle. But instead of that, here you have buildings and a couple of ways to get into, and of course the passage on the right side as well. And also that reminds me a little bit of Lakeville in Big World of Tanks, where you have the valley on the left side. Instead of valley, you have something like rocks and mountains, and in the middle there is a town with 4 or 5 ways to get in. so that's gonna be perfect place for a tank, heavy tanks to fight. And on those hills and rocks, I think there are gonna be a couple of spots for tank destroyers and a few ways for mediums and lights to get in to try to flank the enemies and get involved in the battle. That's how it looks. Okay, and that's pretty much all for that incoming patch. And the map looks quite promising, and probably gonna take a while until players get used to it and then find the proper spots, the spots for heavy tanks, medium tanks fighting. That's gonna be probably a bit of confusion at the beginning, but sooner or later it's gonna be alright. Hope so. And that's all that we can say about them, about all those features without actually seeing them in action. So thank you guys for watching today. Stay tuned for incoming materials. Please, if you like my material, thumb up, and if you want to be aware about incoming ones, just subscribe the channel and press bell to be informed about them. Meanwhile, thank you again and see you next time. Goodbye.